Right, guys, wish me luck. I'm going in for an interview. Yeah, this could be the start of a new journey. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so off I go. I'll feedback. Hi again. So this is 2 days after. No, is it 2 days? What day of the week is it today? For goodness sake, I think it's it must be Wednesday. I did the interview on Monday. Yeah, on the 31st of Jan, I did. Oh, no. Interviews on the 7th of Feb. Yeah, 7th of Feb. So, whatever date Monday was. Oh, you can see why this job, needs to be. Oh, anywho, yeah, so I did the interview. I had to do a presentation. I had to do two presentations on the role. And after the presentation, so I had 30 minutes to prepare for the presentation, and 10 minutes to do the presentation. And then after that, I had an interview with a panel of two interviewers. And yeah, they asked me questions, I answered, I gave them examples, and then that was that. They told me that they would give me feedback or by Wednesday, so by today at the latest. So off I went back to my normal day and carried on with my work, my job. And then I was looking at my emails at about 2 p.m. So 2 o'clock on Monday, same Monday. And I had an email from one of the interviewers asking me to call them. So I rang them. I was in a panic, so I rang them. Because I thought they said that they would call me to give me feedback, and I gave them my number. So I was really, a bit anxious and panicky. So I found a private space, which I couldn't find actually. I was scrambling around while ringing them. And then they said to me, oh, I just wanted to get back to you following your interview. And in my head, I was like, oh, God. Oh, God. Anyway, so your girl got the job. Yeah, I got it. And I am ecstatic because it's a big change to my, please excuse my scraggliness. It's a big change for me, a very welcome change, a new challenge, and it doesn't involve frontline field work, social work. I probably should do a video on this. The number of times for lately, so I have been researching and looking up, what other avenues, what other jobs can I go into, or careers can I go into, the qualifications that I have. And I don't want to ditch what I'm doing, social work, because I went to uni as a mature student, so I had already had a degree in economics, and I chose to change my career midlife. And this qualification I have now, I worked really hard for it, really bloody hard. And also had to do like a 30,000 word dissertation, research dissertation. So in my world, I keep thinking I don't want to like completely ditch that. But if push comes to shove, I was at the stage where I was thinking of other options. One of which will eventually come to be, but is in the pipeline. So it involves relocating back to Kenya. So there's plans underfoot for that. When the time is right, I will reveal. But I got this job. I got this role. It's a new role, more money, which is what actually I wanted, because it will also go into funding my dreams, what I want for my future. But it is less stress, and that is what I need for my health. I'm always tired. Look at me, so tired. Even like now, I'm tired. And having a sip of wine, of course. but exhausted. And this is not a way to live. It's not a way to live. But I wanted to take control. I wanted to take control of the situation and do things on my terms, which is what I've done. Because I was thinking, I'm not going to be pushed out of my profession because of the way the system works. I'm not accepting that. Yeah. So I don't want to be too philosophical at this time of the night. It's almost 7. Well, it's almost 7 o'clock here, or past 7. Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong thing. But yeah, just wanted to say, as opposed to quitting, perhaps do some research and see whether you can move across into another profession that has where you can transfer your skills, which is what I've done, as opposed to quitting. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's all I was gonna say. Thank you for listening. Bye. Postscript. P.S. I just wanted to add. So I just realized as well, since starting work in the current organization I'm working in, so I started on the 22nd of February last year, in 22nd February 2021. The post I took meant I had a little bit of a drop in pay, just a little bit, not much. But I knew that if I took that post, there was a possibility for me to move up and go back into the same post I was in as in my previous job, and with and more money, actually, more money. So in September of 2021, I interviewed for a position, so as a more senior position, and I got it, and so that was fine. And then by December, I was thinking, the usual feelings of, I really want to do something else. I can't be bothered with this. It's too much stress. So I've been kind of biding my time, and I do talk to myself. I coach myself. I talk to myself and kind of run through scenarios. And the scenario I went through was to the effect that if I work, so perform or function as though you are already where you want to be. Yeah. So that's what I was doing. So rather than procrastinating and not getting things done, I was getting things done. And also kind of keeping my eye out for new positions within the organization. The reason why I didn't want to change organizations is because it's very close to home. It's near home. It's a 23-minute drive. I've worked there on numerous occasions as a locum worker. So I have a good network there. I know people. People know me. They know my work. I know my way around. And it's just easy. It's easy. I don't have to rack up mileage on my car. So yeah. So, and there's parking as well. Very important. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So I got that post, and then I'd say to myself, okay, rather than leaving, because I said leaving wasn't an option. If I was leaving this profession completely and doing something else. And I even started doing some research along those lines, and there's a few things in the pipeline that I've already started. Plans are underfoot, I tell you. So when this post, a friend of mine, she was a previous manager of mine, told me about this post that had been advertised in the organization, and she's also doing a similar role because she left where I was. She was my manager, left to pursue this other position. So yeah, so I looked at it, swatted up on it, did some research, spoke to my friend, and I went in and did my interview. And so, moral of the story, you don't have to quit your job. It might be that look and see within your organization and see if there's something else you want to do different, because they always want to keep you there. They don't want you to go. But if they can't meet you halfway in terms of what you want to do, then move aside and find another department that kind of catches your eye. And some of these things, it's transferable skills. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I was gonna say. Too much. Right. Thank you. Good night. Bye.